Left-hander Zach Eflin.
First ball by Semien to the right fielder Josh Lowe, and to his left he makes the catch. Corey Seager, a two-hit game in game one.
As he goes after the second pitch, hits a deep drive to center, and a stumbling attempt by Manuel Margot, and he couldn't catch it, shy of the 404 mark in straightaway center field.
And that should be an easy play and 2 out.
Instead, runner at second, 1 out, and what is going on with the Rays defense? And here's Robbie Grossman.
They're going up swinging early in the count. Robbie Grossman, the pop-up and foul ground, and Yandy Diaz has it.
2 out, runner at second, leaves for Adolis Garcia.
Hit on the ground to short, routine play for Taylor Walls, on to Yandy Diaz for the out. So the stumbling in center field did not hurt F1 in the Rays.
And the first pitch to him from Eovaldi is grounded into right, and here he comes. Base hit right field. And a clap of the hands for Yandy Diaz to start the afternoon.
Here's Arozarena, and the pitch. He struck him out with a splitter. Arozarena fans for the first out of the ball game for Nathan Eovaldi. Ramirez 0 for 2 yesterday. He hits a double play ball to short. Seager to Semien. That's as easy as a
on for Jonah Heim.
hard ground ball and a base hit into right field. So Texas has its second hit.
So the man at first with 1 out is not really a threat to run in Heim, but Diaz will hold him. Here's Leody Taveras. Line and caught by a diving Yandy Diaz. He goes to the bag for a double play. And finally, the Rays defense shows up. A fantastic diving catch by Yandy Diaz. That was about to be a first and third. Carter and Marcus Semien, 8-9-1.
Little looping fly ball down the left field line. A diving attempt by Arozarena, and he couldn't get it. And Young is into second with a leadoff double.
A lot of misses from the outfield we've seen just these last 2 games.
So the first 2 men are on for Texas.
And the season on the brink, this is a really big moment in the ball game.
He sends one down the right field line. A long run from Lowe, and that is a foul ball, just barely foul by the 322 marker.
Outfield straightaway, infield to pull on Marcus Semien.
It's a ground ball down to third. That could easily be 2, and it is 5-4-3.
And the Rays are going to intentionally walk Corey Seager to put first and third in this third inning with 2 out for Robbie Grossman. Zach Eflin, who again has lived for these moments. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He got him with a fastball. Zach Eflin. Young catcher in Pinto.
Swing and a miss for Pinto. 3 straight strikeouts and 4 out of 5 now for Eovaldi. Not sharp late in the regular season, but on target here in the playoffs. Seager under it, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
First time with a runner at second, 2 outs.
There's a long fly ball to left, way back, and gone. First home run of this series for either team. Adolis Garcia with a bomb way back into the left field seats. And the Rangers lead 1-0, 416 feet.
And Tavares a 2-out single.
And here's Young, who doubled into the left field. 3-2 the count with Leody at second. See if Young can pick him up. The pitch is swung on and skied to short right field. Coming on hard is Josh Lowe. He's still coming. He dives. He can't get it. It's in there for a base hit. Ricochets off his glove into foul ground. Around second base goes Young. He's heading for third. Here's the throw. The tag. He is safe at third base as the ball is dropped by Paredes. That is a triple for Josh Young, and the Rangers lead by the score of 2-0.
That'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Evan Carter, who's been on base every time he's been up this postseason.
There's a drive to right, off the bat of Evan Carter, and what a postseason he is having.
The kid has done it again. Evan Carter with a laser 2-run homer. The Rangers lead 4-0. He has not made an out in postseason. Doubled and gotten an intentional walk, and he hits a ground ball to the left of the second baseman, Meade, that somehow eludes him, glances off his glove, and goes into right field. Somehow didn't make a play that was extremely makeable. Well, here's Nate. First and third, they're back at double play depth.
He hits a high chopper. It's going to bring in another run. The only play for Eflin is at first. Seager in to make it 5-0 Rangers.
And this is much more like the Texas offense that we've seen. They're putting the ball in play. They're hitting with power.
1 gone here in the top half of the 6th. Rangers up 5-0. And here's Josh Young.
There's a line drive to left off the bat of Josh Young. And it gets stuck in the padding. It'll be a double. So Young, hitless yesterday, has 3 hits today. 2 doubles and a triple.
2 away. Top of the order now, and Marcus Semien. Marcus is now 0 for his last 10 with runners in scoring position.
There's a shot toward the gap in left center. That's going to bring home another run. Semien's first hit of this series is a double, and Texas leads 6-0.
They've now scored 4 of their runs with 2 out of the 6 today. So they're getting the big hits when they need them.
Here's Corey Seager. Swinging a drive in a deep right field. Low back into his left. It's off the track and high off the wall. Here comes Semien. Going to second is Seager. He slides in ahead of the tag. Back-to-back RBI doubles for Semien and Seager, and the Rangers.
By Nathan Eovaldi. Arozarena, easy hop for Young. Arozarena's out on a bang-bang play. They go.
It brings up Curtis Mead.
2-2. Swinging a line drive in the left. It's a base hit for Curtis Mead. Rounding third, waved home Josh Lowe. Carter throwing to the plate, and it's not in time. The Rays have scored for the first time this postseason. The Aussie comes through. Curtis Mead, RBI single, makes it 7-1.
And with Spores being ready, that will be all for Eovaldi. What an effort by the right-hander here today. The Rangers lead it 7-1 as he
Comes up with 2 on and 1 out in the bottom of the ninth.
He struck him out swinging on a Slambio that was a foot outside. The Rangers are an out away from heading for Baltimore. They lead 7-1, and here is Mead.
Strike 3 goes the Rangers' way, and they go on to the second round to take on Baltimore in the ALDS starting on Saturday. And a total team effort that sends the Tampa Bay Rays home for the season.
For the first time since 2011, the Rangers have won a postseason series.
Line drive, it's a base hit down the left field line, kicks off the sidewall. Wallner will get the ball in quickly, holding Springer to a single.
And you can see the frustration on George Springer's face at first base. That ball hit off the corner of the foul territory wall that kind of jets out, and he was only able to get a single there. But I love the approach.
The key stat for the Blue Jays when they score in the first inning, Michael, they're 32-10.
And now the batter is Brandon Belt.
The 0-2, grounded, foul, just foul. That would have been huge.
Close, but the right call.
Swing and a miss. Belt down on strikes.
Went down, went in, and Belt could not connect. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. had a hit last night at 4 trips.
Fly ball right field. Kepler is there, makes the play. So here's Bichette, grounded, and off the glove of Polanco, and that trickles into left field. He's had some trouble at third base yesterday and today. Remember, that is the position that Royce Lewis would be playing, but because of the hamstring, they don't want him out there. They're DHing him. So here is Kevin Biggio. Big spot for the Blue Jays. Want to jump ahead early. First and second, 2 out, top of the first inning. 3-2. Strike 3. Biggio down looking. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 men left. Will lead off. Strike 3. Julian down looking. So here's Polanco. He wants to see if the ball has any dirt on it, and he looks at it and says, hey, there's dirt there, so it happened to hit the dirt. He didn't catch it on the fly, so Polanco stays alive. And that one is looped into center field. It's a base hit. So that could be a crucial call, looking at the dirt on the ball.
Enemy number 1 in Toronto after last night's 2 home run performance. Royce Lewis.
Grounded softly up the third base line. They're going to let it roll, and it rolls foul. Well, Rocco Baldelli said he sat down before the game yesterday with Royce Lewis and told him 5 times, ground ball, you're out, period. Don't even run hard to first base, because they do not want him to blow out the hamstring where he would not even be able to DH. Ground ball is short. There's 1, and he just jogs to first, which they told him to do, and there is 2.
Cutter well off the outside corner. So for the second straight inning, the Blue Jays put 2 men on.
So first and second, here's Varsho, 1 man out. And he bunts. Sonny Gray fields and fires to first. So here's Springer now, runners on second and third with 2 outs. Punched out to right field. Kepler is right there. And now they've left 13 runners on base. 2 men left in the second. We go to the bottom. And Kirilloff, so Kikuchi is sitting right now in the bullpen. Swing and a miss. Chased the pitch out of the zone. Kirilloff down on strikes. 2 away.
And now Carlos Correa.
Grounded softly to third. Charging Chapman. Fires to first. Not in time. So an infield single for Correa. So here's Wallner. Line drive right at Guerrero. To end the inning. Looking. Swing and a miss. Got him on the curve. Crowd making noise as we go to the bottom of the time to counteract the lefties in the line. Yes, he did. Jeffers down on strikes. And down goes Taylor. And that is the 4th strikeout for Barrios.
Julian struck out his first time. No score in the home third. And the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball left side. Base hit left field. Going the other way. Twins have their 3rd hit. A 2-out knock. And here comes Jorge Polanco.
Strike 3. Fastball on the inside corner. And Barrios brings up
3 up, 3 down inning for Sonny Gray. 5 strikeouts.
Middle of the 4th, still no score in the Twin Cities. This is the American League.
To go to the bullpen. 3-2. And he works a walk. He's taking the ball from Barrios. Alex, he's been itching to do that, and now he's going to his left-handers.
Yep. We'll see what happens.
Wow. John Snyder has firmly put himself in the crosshairs and making this move with a guy with 5 strikeouts over 3 innings. He walked a batter. I know the lefties are coming up, but this seemed to be a move that he was itching to make. Let's see if it pays off. Ground ball. Diving stop by Biggio. And the play is not in time at first as Kepler beat it out.
If I'm Barrios, I'm not very happy.
The problem with using multiple pitchers is every guy has to be on. If you get one guy that's not having a great game, you will lose this ball game, and that's playoff baseball.
1st and 2nd, and the Twins are set up.
And he walked him, so now he faces Correa with the bases loaded. Correa with an infield single in the 2nd, 1-for-1. Signed a 6-year, $200 million deal for moments like this. Hit sharply up the middle, it's a base hit. Lewis scores, Kepler will stop at 3rd. Correa with an RBI single, and the Twins are on the board. It's 1-0.
Carlos Correa is a prime-time player. He has been his whole career. His 60th RBI in the postseason. He is relieved that Barrios is in the dugout and not on that mound.
You can't read people's minds. I understand that there's a collaboration between front office and things like that, but I truly believe, Alex, that move was made sometime in the middle of the night as he's looking at a computer spreadsheet.
Unfortunately, I think you're right, and I don't think it's on Snyder. This comes probably from above.
Here's Willie Castro now to pinch hit for Wallner. Still nobody out, bases loaded. There's a ground ball to short. There's 1, and there's 2, but another run scores as Kepler crosses the plate. No ribby for Castro, and the Twins.
The gap down the line.
Strike 3. Belt down looking. That's his first strikeout on a fastball.
And it's that 2-seamer that starts at your hip and comes back.
Runner goes. Just missed outside. So Guerrero works a walk.
And the Blue Jays will bring Bo Bichette to the plate.
And that one gets past Jeffers. And now the runners move up. And a base hit likely ties the game. Oh, do they ever pick up? Oh, they got him! Oh, what a mistake by Vlad Guerrero. He's signaling to the dugout. He thinks he got in. Oh, did they bail out Sonny Gray?
He looks at Correa, and he's going to go to the hat for the acknowledgement. Now that play is hot right now. 1, 2, go. We may need to see another angle.
Is it enough to overturn?
If in doubt, Michael, you have to review it. You have 2 tries, and it's too big of a play.
I think he's out.
Oh, boy.
I think he's out. That's the telling replay. What a play to first. Runner goes, pitch outside, throw to second. Not in time, stolen base for Polanco. 1-2. Lewis down on strikes, and that'll do it. No run to hit, 1 man left on base. We go to the 6th inning. Well, the pickoff of Guerrero at second base, that was the last move for Sonny Gray in this game. They take him out after 85 pitches, 5 innings, 5 hits, and allow a run. So Waldelli has to get 12 outs out of the pen. Swing and a miss. Overpowered him. A base hit to right field. Biggio turns around a fastball. And there's a base hit to right field. Kirk went the other way, moving to second is Biggio.
And the Blue Jays have runners on at 1st and 2nd.
And sure enough, on cue, Rocco Baldelli's going to pop out of the dugout. He's got a left-hander in Caleb Thielbar warming up.
Grounded slowly, 3rd base. That's going to be a base hit. Couldn't roll it any better. A pinch hit, base hit for Santiago Espinal. So here's Matt Chapman, bases loaded with 1 out. Line drive down the left field line.
close. Matt Chapman nearly turned this game upside down. The Blue Jays are 3 for 12 in the wild card with runners in scoring position.
This could be 2. There's 1. There's 2. It's a double play. Chapman runs into a 6-4-3 double play as Thielbar gets it done. And the Blue Jays struggles with runners in scoring position in this one, as the Blue Jays are trying to stave off elimination. Runners go. Grounded to third. Nice play by Chapman. Wasn't distracted at all to end the...
It was 1 for 3.
Chopped. Right side. Jacks, fields, and tags. Biggio on the way by and holds on to the baseball to end the inning. Let's take a look.
Jack's the son of an NFL lineman.
But Jack squeezed it. He's okay. Inning over. And
Ooh, that did not sound good.
And that's just a two-seamer that gets away, that keeps chasing you. And I hope, Michael, he caught a break, because it might have hit him in the knuckles.
I'm always amazed guys get hit on the hand. There's so many small bones in that hand that there are not more injuries. Obviously, there's going to be a contusion. Just hope that he's able to move on. Looks like he's going to stay in the game. Big spot. Give the Twins some breathing room in the ninth. Jeffers. Springer's there, and he'll put it away. And that'll do it. No runs a hit. And 2 men left on base. 3 outs. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck out now. A filthy splitter.
First strikeout for Kirk in 36 plate appearances.
Here's Espinal. That one is looped into center field. It's a base hit. So the Blue Jays are alive. That's their 9th hit of the game. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. 3 straight unhittable curveballs. And the Twins are an out away. Swing and a miss. Finally, 21 years in the making. And the Twins advance with a victory in 2 straight over Toronto. And they will meet the Houston Astros in the ALDS.
Last year. That one hit in the air center field. Frelick charging in some more. And the rookie makes the catch. And with 1 down, it'll bring up Ketel Marte. And he went changeup, and Marte will sprint down to first. It's a 1-out walk.
1-out walk brings up Tommy Pham.
1 and 2. In there, and Pham is gone. Peralta registers his first strikeout. So here's Christian Walker now. Popped in the air down the right field line. Terang sprinting out, foul ground, and he makes the catch for him. Hit on the ground and through the right side, a base hit. So Yelich with a single to begin.
Leadoff man aboard for the Crew, and William Contreras is coming up.
There goes Yelich, a swing and a miss. Throw to second is too late, and Yelich is in with a stolen base. 3-2. And that is ball 4, and now 2 are aboard.
And only 1 man out for Mark Canha.
Line drive, base hit left field. Yelich will stop at third as Gurriel fires it in. So a single, a walk, a single, and they're loaded up with 1 out. The rookie Sal Frelick at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Carroll drifting back, wandering onto the track, and he makes the catch. Yelich will tag. Yelich will score. Santana moves up. It's a sac fly for Sal Frelick, and the Brewers jump on top 1-0.
Willie Adames is going to be the batter.
And a line drive into center field. That's a base hit. Santana coming in to score. Canha racing for third. And Adames, an RBI single. The Brewers lead it 2-0.
Well, Adames, I don't know what the scouting report said, but against 4-seamers, 195 batting average this year, and he ends up throwing the curveball kind of flattened out, and Adames is short and compact, makes the adjustment, and it looked like he was sitting on that pitch. He got his foot down, working to go opposite field, and stayed in the big part of the ballpark to get the base hit.
Josh Donaldson is going to be the batter right now.
The kick of the 0-1. Swing and a tapper back to the mound. Gallen will fire over to first. Dobby Marino lead it up. A swing and a miss, and Peralta gets the strikeout. Right there, got him looking. Fastball Freddie with his 3rd strikeout to start it off. And a swing and a miss. Gallen able to get him.
I don't know if he got hit with the bat or what happened here.
I think Moreno got hit on the follow through.
He kind of goes forward to block it, and because he has to lean forward on the block, it takes his head into the swing path, and they're doing that concussion protocol here just to kind of make sure. But the way he sat down, you know, he knew he was a bit dazed for a second. And you know, this is.
And a swing and a miss. Peralta just carving them up right now. That's his South Frelick. And that one is knocked down by Gallen. Throw to second for one, on to first, and it's a double play. Oh, what a play. That was absolutely Marte. The 2-2 is in there. Got him. Marte is gone, and that is strikeout, no-hit innings. Oh, Donaldson to his left, spins and throws, and he steals a hit from Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Well, these are two of the top defensive teams in all of baseball. Josh Donaldson, a late add to this team, but a great play.
And Alek Thomas will be the batter.
This one hit in the air right field. This one back, and Taylor isn't able to get it, and that one is gone. Just got over the fence, and Alek Thomas pulls one over the wall, the first hit of the game for the Diamondbacks, and it leaves the park, and Arizona within one.
Made him work, and now he gets this changeup right down the heart, just not where he wanted to locate it. And Thomas, good swing through the zone, a little out in front even, but showing
second and third, and nobody out. Up the middle, base hit. Perdomo is in. Carroll coming home. Frelick's throw is too late. Into second goes Marte, and the Diamondbacks have taken the lead. It is 3-2 Arizona.
Now you got to keep this ball down, and he airmails it, misses every cutoff man on the planet. And once that happens, you're now giving Marte and the Diamondbacks a chance to put themselves in scoring position. So you got to get that ball down. If Carroll's too fast, you're not going to get him.
Freddie Peralta out of the game. Abner Uribe is coming in. The Diamondbacks have the lead, and they're at first and third, and still nobody out. Walker at the plate. On the ground, third base, Donaldson, they're coming home. And Marte waving the runners. Donaldson chasing. Did they get the tag? Did they get, now they're saying he got the tag. That's third base umpire Chris Siegel. I think he got him on the heel there. You get runners at first and second and one out. Here's Gurriel, bases loaded. And that wild pitch gets past Contreras. Runner coming home. Tag, save! Pham is in to score. And Uribe colliding with Pham and doing some stretching. And the trainer and Craig Counsell are going to come out. Abner Uribe frustrated with himself on that wild pitch. And the Diamondbacks have a 4-2 lead. In the air, out towards shallow left field, and it'll fall for a hit. In to score is Walker. Stopping at third is Herrera. It's an RBI single, and it is 5-2 Diamondbacks.
Well, Gurriel is really good at staying in the zone with his swing, and he just gets jammed. But the jam created the weak contact. It follows Gurriel, but he stays inside, gets jammed, and the ball just falls in right in front of Yelich.
Pitcher for Arizona.
Good bunt by Yelich, and he's aboard. And he puts down a bunt single against the new pitcher, Kevin Ginkel. And this place has come alive.
Here's Contreras, 0 for 3 tonight.
On the ground, base hit, right field.
Now the right-handed batting, Mark Canha.
Canha lines one to right. Coming on Carroll, can't get it. It'll fall for a hit. Yelich stops at third, and they're loaded up.
For Frelick.
Ground ball back to the mound. Flip to the plate for one, and that's all they get. But Saalfrank heads up, and they force out Yelich at the plate, and it stays 5-2, and now there are 2 outs. And now Willy Adames. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Glove by Marte. There he steps on the bag.
Andrew Saalfrank once again.
The division series inside, and that hit him. And Donaldson will take his base.
Andrew Monasterio is the batter.
Check swing. And he's gone on strikes.
And it's going to be Tyrone Taylor now.
The Diamondbacks bullpen has been sensational. There's a liner. Off the glove of the shortstop Perdomo. Throw to second, and they get the out there. Wow. Perdomo lunging, couldn't come up with it. Marte was clapping, saying, come on, we got him at second, and they did. The pitch. Line drive, left field. Gurriel gets turned around. It's over his head, and it's off the base of the wall. Yelich into second. Taylor will stop at third, and the Brewers are still alive. Contreras the batter. Here comes. Swing and a miss, and that's it. The Arizona Diamondbacks advance to the division series as they knock off the Brewers. Yeah. Paul Sewald closes it out, and the Diamondbacks come into Milwaukee and win 2 straight. And now Arizona will move on and take on the Dodgers.
Phillies up 1-0. And Arai slaps one to left field. And Pache has to go back to make the play. And here comes Jorge Soler. And there, Nola with a terrific off-speed knuckle curve.
So far, so good for Nola, who is working actually this year 5 straight 200 strikeout seasons.
Yeah. What a start for Nola. He gets Soler and Josh Bell.
Scoreless, ready to start his night.
What a job there by Braxton Garrett. Falling behind 3-1, striking out Schwarber.
92 miles per hour, take out this view. Won every corner on him. 3-1 outside corner, and this time changes eye level and just elevates.
Here's Trey Turner.
2-2, tying there. What a start. We saw the fastball, and now we see a wicked slider. And one of the stars of the regular season, here's Alec Bohm. Swings at the first one, pops it up. Burry goes back, and he is under it to make the play.
Phillies go in order, and we'll go to the second.
Also identified this guy, Chisholm, who's just got all sorts of skills. Is the other one that's got to get going. 0 for 4, 2 Ks in game 1. A slow roller is going to be a tough play. It is picked up, and Harper steps on the bag to beat Chisholm. Left fielder Brian De La Cruz. Challenged him, and he hits this one high and deep to left field. Pache is back there. He's on the track. Pitch coming. Harper gone. What a job. Third strikeout for Garrett. Similar to the Schwarber at bat, he now punches out Harper to start the second.
4-seam paint.
Now working ahead of the Philly catcher. That's a fair ball. Sanchez going over. Real Muto is heading to second, and he will be there with a stand-up double.
I hit that ball hard, 102.7 miles per hour.
Here is Bryson Stott, 1 for 4 last night.
Hey! Perfect pitch. Hey! There, as Cody had said, and he is
0 for 3 last night, uncharacteristically punched out 3 times.
Bernie hits this one hard. Pache is going over, and he has it off his glove. Bernie to second. He will stand there. Pache had it, and it went off the glove. A double for Bernie with 1 out.
And if you ask him if he should have made that play, he'll say 100% I should have made that play. That change of direction right there did not allow him to get to the ball in a quicker route.
Now the 9-hitter Stallings. 3-2, they got him picked. A big mistake there by Bernie. Wow.
Let me tell you why it's a big mistake. When you have Luis Arraez on deck, doesn't matter what Stallings does right here. You're already in scoring position. Now you get the crowd right back into this. Advantage Phillies.
3-2, and a high chopper. Bohm will get it before it hits, and he will throw him out.
Leadoff man aboard.
Johan Rojas, the center fielder. Filthy pitch, and Rojas retired. 5 punch-outs now for Braxton Garrett.
That'll bring up Kyle Schwarber. Runner at first, the pitch.
It hugs the wall. Now Sanchez has to chase it. Flying around is Pache from first. Schwarber breaks on. His double makes it 1-0 Philadelphia.
First time around against Schwarber, everything was up. This time, this ball stays middle in. He keeps it fair. Right past Bell, and in that corner with the speed of Pache, no chance for Jesus Sanchez to be able to get that man crossing home plate.
The decibel level here at Citizens Bank has gone up dramatically. 1-0 Philadelphia. Trey Turner with 1 down. Right back up the middle. That one goes off of Garrett into right field. Here comes Schwarber. It's 2-0 Philadelphia, and RBI for Turner. That ball was hit 96.1 mile an hour right back at Garrett.
Boy, another look, and you can see he just knocks the glove off of him. He takes it off the backside, off his hip. The ricochet finds the outfield grass.
And Arraez was positioned
off. David Robertson, the veteran right-hander, former Phil, is on the mound for the Marlins.
Swung on and blasted deep to left field. It's going to be long gone. JT with a solo home run. His second extra base hit of the night, and the Phillies lead it 3-0. Fireworks blasting over the bell in right center fields.
Rally towel spinning around all around this capacity crowd. Now that was a sweet swing.
Yeah.
All of a sudden now he feels comfortable. He knows he can cover outside, and he's quick enough to cover the inside part of the plate. You get this guy going, this is a dangerous team.
On the corner right there, Castellanos takes the bat, and he will go back to the dugout.
Comes the 1-2 pitch from Robertson to Stott. And he struck him out swinging. And there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th.
3 in a row, but there was some loud noise off the bat of James on the way from Nola. Punches him out, caught looking.
Wow. Yeah, he has a right to shake his head. I mean, you're a Marlin or a Philly fan. You're looking at this one, and obviously different emotions, but he missed that one big time.
Berger up the middle, that's a single.
Base hit for Jake Berger with 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. That will at least temporarily silence this crowd here at Citizens Bank Park.
And it brings Brian De La Cruz to the plate.
De La Cruz watches ball 4. Now the Marlins will bring the tying man to the plate here in the top of the 5th inning. Here comes Jesus Sanchez.
Double play ball. Turner takes it himself. And that will end the inning and the threat. Nola gets the ground ball he needs and is having one of his 6. Nola continues to pitch the dugout. That drilled him, and Nola lost control. Birdie will be on base again. 2-2. Birdie not going, and here is another double play ball. Turner flips, stop, double play.
Every time he's needed it, he's made the pitch, and he's counted on that defense to make the plays.
Never any concern as this ball is lifted deep to right. Castellanos is there. 1 pitch to retire, a rise. Bottom of 6. Phillies win, they move on. 1-2. Bohm rips that one. That's going to get to the wall. Bohm is going to hit first and head to second, and he will get there with another Philadelphia Philly double in this series.
Ball 4.
Off that, he'll take the walk. Just missed above the zone.
Castellanos is 0 for 2. He's flied to center, and he's gone down looking on strikes.
Castellanos on the ground at third. Berger has it go off of his arm and does not throw it. An error on Jake Berger to load the bases.
Got flat-footed. Got to a spot in a hurry, but he stayed flat-footed at third base instead of using his legs. Watch this. He gets a good jump on it. Sees it, puts that head down, and this is where we see this all the time in Atlanta, and I'm going to use Ron Washington as a good chip here. This is where you have to attack the ball with that glove towards the baseball. You can't let it come to you. You have to be the aggressor, and because of it, the ball beats him and eats him up right on the heel.
And that'll bring up Bryson Stott.
Fastball hit in the air, deep to right field. Going back is Sanchez. He's going to just watch it go. A grand slam for Bryson Stott. He has lifted the roof off the building. And the Phillies have opened it up. They're on top 7-0.
The kid that last year struggled to hit the fastball. Went into the offseason, worked on the velo, worked on his approach. Sees the first 95-mile-per-hour pitch that Andrew Nardi throws to him and gives the Philly fan base a 7.
Braves Division Series best of 5. That one in the left, that's going to get down in front of Pache, and Soler is aboard. 2 Berger, Bohm, second, inning over. Aaron Nola goes through 7.
1 for 3 on the night, drove in a run with a line shot back off the pitcher.
Turner rips this one left center field. He's watching it, it's going back there, and it goes off the wall. Trey Turner, how about the Phillies' 8th double in 2 games?
Yeah, they slugged tonight.
Real Muto lifts this one to left. It's not going to leave the yard. De La Cruz under it for the games in the regular season. Called up in September. So impressed were the Phillies, they said we're going to keep him on the roster. And look at that filth at 88 for a punch out in the postseason.
Swing and a fly ball, center field, backing up Rojas. Nearing the track, he makes the catch, backpedaling. Orion Kerkering with a scoreless.
Hold on and win this one, and they have obviously a commanding lead.
Edwards batting for Stallings.
Back up the middle, and that's going to be a hit. Xavier Edwards starts off this 9th inning with a single. High chopper, Harper will take the out at first base.
The rise retired, now to second goes Edwards, there's 1 away.
Strike 3, 2 down, that was 100 from Soto.
There are home field advantages, and then there's Philadelphia.
Bell flips around, bats from the right side. A liner that's past Turner, and the shutout is over, and the Marlins get on the board here with 2 outs in the 9th. Bell delivers.
No balls, 2 strikes. Soto ready. He kicks the pitch. Strike 3 called. He got him looking. 100 miles an hour, and the Phillies take the wild card series, sweeping Miami with a 7-1 win, and they'll head back to Georgia to take on the Braves.
The entire downtown is lit up in red. You can hear this stadium miles away. This team